Just an hour ago, a shocking decree was issued by Buckingham Palace, marking the final step in erasing the banished former Prince Harry from royal history forever. Harry, now definitively and totally just a private citizen, has had his official royal styles and titles revoked, cutting off his last remaining link to his heritage. This unprecedented move highlights the gravity of the situation, as Harry is left with no connection to the monarchy he was born into. In 2020, he decided to step away from his royal duties and was subsequently removed from the line of succession. However, he still retained his birth titles of Prince and Duke of Sussex, which symbolized his position within the family hierarchy. Harry held onto the title of Prince and preferred to be referred to as such, even on official platforms. Nevertheless, Buckingham Palace made a harsh and abrupt announcement, declaring that His Royal Highness prefixes would be withdrawn from Harry with immediate effect. The palace believes that, due to Harry's recent unacceptable actions and behavior, they had no choice but to cut all remaining ties. King Charles personally approved the revocation, stating that from this moment on, Harry will not hold any official royal rank, styles, or honorific status within the family whatsoever. This move pulls the final string tying Harry to Britain's most famous institution as the grandson of the reigning monarch. Going forward, the association to the Dukedom of Sussex will also no longer be recognized. According to sources, the revelation of secret schemes for Harry's fifth upcoming reality show exit 1 year later was the final straw for Charles, driving him to take drastic measures to safeguard the monarchy's honor. Moving forward, the planned program, a joint venture with CBS in America, aimed to chronicle Harry's return to the UK this summer after his departure from royal duties, focusing on the alleged emotional turmoil of his ongoing estrangement from the royal family on an international stage. CBS was ordered by Buckingham Palace to immediately stop all production of the show. It was made explicitly clear that any use of Harry's previous titles or likeness connected to the royal family would no longer be accepted. The palace has been driven to extreme anger by Harry and Meghan's forceful monetization of their former royal lives through multiple media ventures. They believe that Harry is purposely attempting to capitalize on his inheritance for financial gain, while simultaneously weakening the monarchy. This recent action demonstrates King Charles's stance. Today, the palace's tough stance on detaching Harry from Britain's most famous brand has received overwhelming support. Social media has erupted with comments backing Charles and calling for this long-overdue action to fully cut adrift the destructive puppet prince. Experts say this revocation signals to the world that despite his disgraced son, Charles aims to detach him before permanent reputational damage is threatened through further damaging revelations. Patience has now completely snapped, with reactions supportive of Charles' actions. Harry's birth marked the beginning of a new chapter in the royal family, but his departure from official duties has severed all ties to the centuries-old institution. This signals the conclusion of a unique royal narrative, unlike any other in recent memory. His identity and life have always been closely linked to his royal status, making this separation particularly devastating. Those close to Harry reveal that he and Meghan are devastated and broken, feeling the weight of their ultimate family decision. The renegade royal couple, who have essentially been cast out from the only world and family they've ever known, are now holed up in seclusion at their Montier mansion. The banishing is complete, leaving them struggling to process their new grim reality without titles or glory. However, they still have each other and their multi-million-dollar commercial empire, which is built on their royal heritage. Analysts predict that Harry may finally choose US citizenship to fully detach from Britain for good. With a scorched rift now beyond repair, their next move remains uncertain. It appears that there is an insurmountable gap in fixing the relationship between him and the palace, making reconciliation an unattainable goal.